Hey, what's up guys, how are you today? Welcome to my vlog. I'm sure what you're thinking is not another one ultra low emission zone video. Well, I'm afraid so, but I'll keep it short this time because I just have one update and something I forgot to talk about actually. So I'll mention those things in this video. Hopefully it's gonna be less than 10 minutes. Right, so the first thing that I actually read about today is to do with TfL and Sadiq Khan buying cameras, you know, the registration kind of recognizing cameras for ultra low emission zone expansion. So they bought cameras worth 15 million pounds a month before consulting people on expansion of ultra low emission zone. Get that? So a month before, at least I read that in the article. So I'll give you the link to the article. I'll give you the link to the story, and I will show you some snippets of that, just like a paragraph or something. But literally, they bought cameras worth 15 million pounds before consulting people, and when they did, after that month, when they did, 59% of people, let me close that, 59% of people said no to expansion. 59% of people. It's not like a 1% advantage, like, you know, difference. No, it's almost 10% more than majority. Sorry, 10% majority kind of thing, almost. So it's not a small majority of people who didn't want it. It's a sizable majority. People said no, and they bought cameras worth 15 million pounds. And that's not all. That's probably not all the cameras. They just bought a stock of them, and they will probably buy more. And obviously, mounting and installing those cameras will cost money. And the article mentioned that this altogether will cost like 140 million pounds. Imagine that, 140 million. It's in the article. You can read that article fully. I'm not going to show you everything from the article. But that's preposterous. I read it today. I didn't even know about that. So imagine that. He didn't give a shit whether people agree or not. He already bought the cameras. Like TfL and Sadiq Khan didn't give a shit whether people agree or not. He literally bought the cameras before they even had a vote on it. Check that out. That's rubbish, isn't it? That's literally... And then when 59 people said no, they opposed it, Sadiq Khan went, oh, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna do it anyway. Literally like that. So I don't give a shit, I'm gonna do it anyway. Imagine that. Imagine that, mate. Oh my god, this is just the comedy writes itself, man. I mean, yeah, I'm laughing, but what am I supposed to do? Cry? What can I do about that? Like, even when people vote, they don't want this crap. When people vote and don't want this crap, they still do it anyway. And now councils oppose it, obviously, and stuff like that. So I talked about that before, and the councils oppose it, and I'm with the councils, obviously. I think that people voted, people had their say, they don't want it in their outer fringes kind of London. Don't do it then. Don't expand the zone. It's that simple. But no, they don't give a shit. Whether people agree or not, I'm still going with it. Like, this is dictatorship, literally. Sorry, this is dictatorship. It's not a democracy where majority of people want something and they get it. No, it's literally one guy wants something and he's gonna get it. Literally, that's definition of dictatorship. It doesn't matter what people say. It's gonna happen because this guy wants it to happen. What the fuck is this? I suppose this is now evidence that he didn't even want to listen to people or something. So that may help out the councils that are fighting against him, I guess. That's another thing. Well, I made it. So that's another thing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I really hope that, you know, they don't expand it. But another thing I wanted to talk about is what if they don't expand it and there is another option proposed already? So that is something I forgot to talk about in my previous video, and it's pay per mile. Now, I don't know about you, but with ultra low emission zone, at least cars that qualify has proper, you know, emissions, the standard that they require, are free to enter London and stuff like that. But with pay per mile, well, you don't have that freedom anymore, because it's every car then. Doesn't matter if your emission standards is up to par or not. No. What matters is that you drive. And there is some hope on the horizon, because even Sadiq Khan, I don't know if I will find their interview, may not play it necessarily, but maybe share it in the description if I find it. It's like they asked him actually about the pay per mile, and he said, "Oh, I don't know how to implement that." Dude, he will find a way if he wants to really implement that, because he can put trackers on fucking cars and stuff like that. This will be required by insurance, for example, and so on. So that they can do it. I'm not as much afraid of that, because it is possible. I'm not saying no, it is possible, but it's unlikely, I suppose, because then that would be a backlash for them. That would be literally, they would fucking burn them alive. Pay per mile. It's not cars that qualify don't have to pay. No, every car, depending on your mileage. So imagine people who commute a lot, imagine how much they will have to fucking pay. I'm now already paying road tax. I'm already paying road tax. What the hell? Why the hell should I pay per mile because I just live in London? And in the past I said that, why is it only London? And I was wrong about that. Look at other big cities in UK. They're also doing this type of crap. It's not just London anymore. So you may say, oh, I don't give a shit because it's London. Well, not anymore. Because they are actually... Oh, cat. A cat. They are actually expanding the same stuff, doing the same stuff in other cities. Okay. So stuff like Manchester, Birmingham and stuff on. You may say, oh, I don't care about London, but what if you live in other cities that will have that? And it will affect you. Then you will have to give a shit. As simple as that. So yeah, those are the two things I wanted to add, because it's preposterous, man. At this stage, it's just preposterous, man. Like, they buying cameras before even consulting people about it. They talking about pay per mile. It's bullshit, man. And speak out. If you have a channel or something, speak out. The more people speak out, the better. I do firmly believe that if you speak out, try to speak publicly about it, try to oppose it publicly, maybe something will change. If more people start kind of, you know, complaining about it. If we sit quiet, then obviously they're gonna do everything they want. So I suppose that's my video to complain about it. I'm not saying it's gonna reach millions of people, but you know, a video at a time. So more videos, more people's gonna see it and stuff like that. That's I would say that would be the best purpose. Nice job, mate. It's like, that's not a crossing though. Didn't have to stop there for you. But okay. Yeah, it's like, if you sit quietly, then no one's gonna hear. Even if you are annoyed, just speak it. If you have a problem, speak it. That's the point of discussion. That's the point of sharing your views and opinions and stuff like that. That's the point. If we sit quietly and do nothing about it, then obviously nothing's gonna change, right? So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's another video on ultra low emission zone, but I hope I kept it short enough. And you can tell me what you think in the comments, whatever. I will see you in my next vlog video, whatever it's gonna be. Whatever it's gonna be. Have fun out there, stay safe, and blast out.